Okay, in previous class we discussed about this problem. That means how to find utility of the design concept. If you want to make a selection between two, okay, so then you can select based on utility also. Okay, so in this problem they have given the utility numbers or preference numbers. Okay, and based on that we have added all values, and also we considered weightage values also. Okay, by considering weightage and utility numbers or preference numbers, we have determined utility of design concept A and B in the previous class. We discussed about this. Okay, in today's class we are going to solve only one problem. Okay, this is that problem. Consider the choice of a material for the design of an aircraft structural panel. Okay, it is about designing a aircraft panel. Okay, four choices available. That means four materials. You can make this aircraft panel by using any of these materials. Okay, you are evaluating which is the best one. So one material is aluminum alloy, that we consider that as A, tin alloy as B, ultra high strength steel as C, and tin bronze as D. Okay, these are the four materials available to make aircraft panel. So next, again, in order to make a decision regarding which is the best, okay, there are four considerations, or there are four factors based on which you are going to decide which is the best one. One is weight. Okay, if you consider aircraft panel, which is desirable, whether to have less weight or more weight. Okay, for aircraft panel, if you consider weight, whether it should be less or more.
Less.
Less weight.
It should be less. Okay. So if you are making a choice choice of material only based on weight, so then which one do you prefer according to this? If it is only based on
Aluminium.
weight, aluminium. Okay. So the reason is, so here you can see it is 7 kg per meter square. Okay. So aluminium is having less weight, but we are not making a decision only on weight consideration. There are other considerations also. Next, you have to consider cost. Okay, as a manufacturer of any product, which is desirable, having the least cost or high cost?
Least cost.
Okay, least cost is desirable. So next, if you consider the four materials, which is having least cost? So material C, that is high strength steel, is having least cost 2.8. We don't know the unit. It may be in dollars, okay, or it may be usually it will be in dollars. Okay, if you look at the values. Next, also you have to consider the thermal resistance. Okay, so for that also they have given the values. Okay. Again, if you consider a material, it should be more thermal resistant. That means then it can withstand heat. Okay, so that means the desirable one is which is having more thermal resistance. Okay, similarly transmission loss. Okay, in order to avoid noise inside the aircraft. Okay, if the transmission loss is more, that is desirable. Okay, if you consider that, if you consider thermal resistance, this material C is desirable. Okay, if you consider transmission loss, material B and D are desirable. Okay, but you cannot make a choice of material based on any one or two of these considerations. You have to consider all the four. You have to consider weight, cost, thermal resistance, and transmission loss. Then you have to make decision regarding which is the suitable material to fabricate aircraft panel. Okay, so that is the problem. So then again, there are minimum acceptable values. So that means there is a minimum acceptable value for each consideration, okay, or each parameter. For weight, okay, you cannot consider a material which weighs more than 28 kg per meter square. okay, are equal to 28 kg per meter square, you cannot consider that material. You have to consider materials which weigh less than 28 kg per meter square. Okay, so here we are not considering volume, we are considering since thickness may be constant for all the sheet, okay, all the sheets. So that's why we are considering only the surface area of the material. Okay, so minimum, there is a minimum acceptable value for weight. It should be less than 28 kg per meter square. Similarly, for cost also there is a minimum acceptable value. It should be less than 6. We don't know unit, arbitrary unit. It can be any unit. Okay. So next, thermal resistance. It should be more than 9 into 10 power minus 6. Okay. Next, transmission loss. It should be more than 90 decibels. Okay. So these are the considerations. All these are given in the problem itself. So next, if weightage given to weight of panel. So here weightage values are assigned for these 4 considerations. Okay. So weightage given to weight of panel is 0.4, cost is 0.3, thermal resistance is 0.5, and acoustic transmission loss is 0.15. Okay, determine which panel gives the maximum utility. Okay, note that transmission loss is already in log scale. Okay, so this is the given data regarding various materials. Okay, and these are the design considerations. So for these 4 design consideration, weightage is also assigned. Okay, so for weight it is 0.4, for cost it is 0.3, for thermal resistance it is 0.15, for transmission loss it is 0.15. If you add all these values, it will be equal to 1. So in previous class also, so we discussed about how to assign weight. Okay, it should not be less than 1 or it should not be more than 1. Okay. Okay, acoustic transmission loss means, so acoustic means it is sound. Okay, so nimge melgade plane idagಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೋಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾಯ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕನೇ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ acoustic transmission. It is the transmission of noise. Okay, noise loss ಆದರೆ it is a favorable condition. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. Okay, so this is the given problem. Next, you have to determine which panel gives the maximum utility. Okay, so here if you compare with the previous problem, in previous problem directly they have given the preference values or utility numbers, but in this case, so they have not given the utility values or preference numbers. Okay, you have to assign the utility numbers for this. Okay, that is the difference between previous one and this problem. So here they have given the values of weight and values of cost, thermal resistance and transmission loss. Based on these values, you have to calculate utility numbers and you have to assign them. Then you have to find out overall utility. Okay. So next, for that there is a equation and there is a procedure. Okay. So in previous class, Krishna Vaidya asked, okay, how we can assign utility numbers or preference numbers for various quality dimensions. Okay, that we can discuss. Okay, this is the equation used to for assigning values, assigning preference values for various parameters. Okay, so first we will go on finding utility numbers or preference numbers for one by one for all the parameters. Okay, first we'll consider weight. Okay, we know weight of material A 7.0 kg, for material B 18.2, for material C 19.6, for material D 22.4, and we know it should be less. If weight is less, that is more preferable. Okay, that also we know. Based on that, we are going to calculate preference numbers. Okay, so this is given in the problem itself. So you have to remember this equation to solve the problem. Okay, P is nothing but this is the preference number. Okay, A is the constant value for any parameter. Okay, in this case, A is the constant value for weight that you have to find out. Okay, so the procedure we will discuss. Actual value and minimum acceptable value. Okay, so for weight, minimum acceptable value is given. It is 28 kg per meter square. Okay, this is the minimum acceptable value. So instead of minimum acceptable value, you can substitute 28. Actual value, it depends. Okay, for which material you are determining. Okay, so for aluminum, for A, it is actual value is 7. For B, actual value is 18.2. For C, it is 19.6. For D, it is 22.4. Okay, you know from the given data, you will get actual value and minimum acceptable value. Unknowns are preference number and the constant value A. These two are unknowns. Okay. In the equation, if there are two unknowns, you cannot solve. Okay, and you cannot get any of this. Now, based on our discussion in previous session, we can assign some value, or we can assume, or we can assign a value. Okay, so for P. So if you consider a scale between 0 to 10, okay, so the maximum desirable value is 10, okay, minimum value is 0. So here, weight, for which one you can assign highest value? For which one you can assign 10?
22.4.
So weight, whether it should be less or more? For the aircraft panel, weight should be less or more? Less. Okay, less is desirable. So that means ಯಾವುದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ನೆಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ನೆಸ್ ಇದೆ weight ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ which weighs less is most preferable. So that means in this case material A weighs less, so for this you can give more preference. Okay, that means even we can give 10, but usually 10 is the ideal number. Okay, instead of 10 we will assign 9, because some materials may have less than 7 also. Okay, that we may not have considered. That's why we will assign 9 instead of 10. 10 is the ideal number. We will assign 9 for material A. The reason is in the available options it is having less weight. That is most preferable when consider the quality dimension as weight. Okay, that's why I can consider the material A. Actual value will be 7.0. Minimum acceptable value will be 28. For since it is having less weight compared to others, I will assign a preference number 9. Okay, to find out A. Why we are assigning a preference number by considering a most preferred value? Because here we have two unknowns in the equation. You have to find out the constant value of A. So for that we are approximating the value of P. Okay, for weight again value. So we are kg per meter square for this quality dimension. Minimum acceptable value for this is 28. Okay. So using the upper point, we can fix the value of A. As we discussed, we will assign P value as 9 for material A. Okay, so P value 9 for material A. That means if we have considered this aluminum material, aluminum alloy. Okay, so its value is 7. Okay, so weight in kg per meter square is 7. Minimum acceptable value it is given 28. Okay, so A is the unknown that we have to find out. We have assigned P value 9 based on preference. Okay, we can prefer A compared to other materials, that is aluminum alloy compared to other options. That's why we are assigning 9 to this. Then we can find out A. Okay, substitute the values by using your calculator. You can find the value of A. You will get the constant value A as minus 14.95. Okay, this is for weight, quality dimension weight. Okay, in upcoming cases, we will substitute A as minus 14.95 and we will determine P values. Okay. Next, preference on the weight dimension is given by this equation. That means P is equal to A is minus 14.95 log actual value. We are going to substitute the actual values of weights, and this is the minimum acceptable value. Okay. So here next consider 18.2. Okay, so if you substitute 18.2, you will get preference number as 2.8. Okay, next consider 19.6. Okay, same thing, everything will remain same. Only thing is you will change this number. So for 22.4, preference number is 1.45. For 7.0, already we have assigned a value as 9. Okay, so if you instead of you can rewrite the table by writing the utility numbers. Okay, so for 7.0 it is 9, for 18.2 it is 2.8, for 22.4 it is 1.45, for 19.6 it is 2.32. Okay, like this you can find utility numbers or preference numbers. Okay, and later we use these preference numbers to find overall utility of the material. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding this, you can ask. Another doubt is there. Same procedure we will follow for remaining quality parameters also. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, next we will consider next quality parameter, that is cost. Okay, we know least cost is more desirable. Okay, in this case, which is having least cost, for which you can assign P value as 9.
2.8.
For which one?
2.8.
2.8. Okay, least cost is preferable. We know the material which costs less is most preferable. So here in this case, material C is having least cost, that is 2.8. Okay, for 2.8 we can assign 9 and we can find out A, constant value. Okay, for cost equation is P is equal to A log actual value. So here we are considering values of cost. Minimum acceptable value is 60 here. Okay, so next we will consider least cost, that is 2.8, and we will assign 9 for 2.8. Okay, then we can find out constant A. So you will get A value as minus 6.77. This is the constant for all cost dimension. Okay, for remaining we make use of this value. Okay, you can find out what is the preference number for 5.1. Okay, so P is equal to, instead of A you will substitute minus 6.77 log cost 1 constant for quality dimension, it is 60. Okay, you will get 7.25. Similarly, for 40.6 you will get 1.15. For 6.77 log 50, so for 53.5 you will get 0.34. This is the preference number. Okay, so now while finding utility, we can substitute 5.1 as 7.25. Preference number for cost 5.1 is 7.25. For 40.6 1.15. For 2.8 9. Then for 53.5 0.34. Okay, these are the preference numbers. By looking at the value you can see, okay, for 2.8 it is 9. Okay, next least value is 5.1, that is 7.25. Next least value is 40.6, 1.15. Okay, least preferred is the highest cost, that is 53.5 is the least preferred one. That's why for that it is assigned as 0.34. That means it is least preferred since it costs very high. Okay. Next, if you consider thermal resistance, okay, it should be more than. Then for which one you are going to assign 9 as preference number? For which one do you assign 9 as preference number? ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ? Okay, here which is the most preferred material if you consider thermal resistance as the quality dimension? A, B, C, D. Which one do you prefer?
C.
C. Okay. So we know the material should withstand high temperature. That means it should have very high thermal resistance. We will prefer C. Okay. It is having 9.09. So now for C, what value you are going to assign? You are going to assign 9. Okay, since it is the most preferred material, since it is having very high thermal resistance, it is more preferred. For this, we are going to assign 9 and we are going to find out the constant A for thermal resistance. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, it should be 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, so ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೂಪರ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇದಾಗಿ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Okay, all these are superscripts. You have to consider it as power. Okay, so we will assign 9 for material C. That means it is having more thermal resistance. Okay, so then here minimum acceptable value is 9 into 10 power minus 6, that is given. Okay, so that's why you are considering 9 into 10 power minus 6 as minimum acceptable value. Okay, so then we are assigning preference number 9 for this material C. Okay, and here you can see units into 10 power minus 5. You have to consider into 10 power minus 5 for all these values, since thermal resistance in SI unit 1.12 is in SI unit, into 10 power minus 5 you have to consider, that is given here. Okay, so that's why we are considering 9.09 into 10 power minus 5 as indicated here. Okay, next we will get 9. Okay, so if you find out by using calculator, you will get A, constant value A as 9. Okay, next find out for other materials. Okay, 1.12, so you'll get 0.85. next for 4.08 you will get 5.9. for 5.40 you will get 7. Okay, by looking at these numbers also you can understand after 9.90 next highest value is 5.40. for that 7 is assigned. Okay, next for 4.08 5.9 compared to 7, 5.9 is least preferred. Here there is a relation between values also, values and this preference number. Okay, next similarly you have to follow the same procedure for transmission loss. Okay, so which is the, for which one you can assign 9? If you consider transmission loss.
106.
106. Okay, so for you can consider two materials. Two materials have same value, material B and material D. Okay, for both you can assign 9. Okay, and in the problem also they have specified these values already on the log scale. Okay, in the problem also they have specified transmission loss is already in log scale. Okay, if you once again go back to the problem statement, so here you can see, note that transmission loss is already in log scale. Okay, so this you have to remember and you have to focus on this point. Note that transmission loss is already in log scale. Okay, based on that, there's a slight difference in this procedure. Okay, since the transmission loss is already in a log scale, we do not make a new log transformation. Okay, for transmission loss. So we are considering P is equation. We are writing it as P is equal to A, transmission loss in decibel minus 90. That means we are writing it as, instead of writing it as P is equal to A log of transmission loss in decibels by 90, we are writing it as P is equal to A into transmission loss in decibel minus 90. What is the reason? Why we are writing like this? So how can you write log A by B?
Base B. Log A base B.
Log A
Base B.
minus log B. Okay, so we are using that log A by B can be written as log A minus log B. Okay, since these values are already in the log scale, that means this if we consider 97, it is already a log, if it is already log transmission loss, log of transmission loss in dB, so that is 97. Okay, so next similarly, so this value is also in the log scale. These values are in log scale means if you consider log A, so that will be equal to the given value. If you consider log B, that will be equal to this 90. Okay, so we got this equation by considering log A by B is equal to log A minus log B. By making use of that, we are writing this equation like this. Okay, so P is equal to A, transmission loss in decibel minus 90. So next, similarly, you can assign P value 9 for 106. Okay, so that means transmission loss in decibel 106. For that, you are assigning 9. Okay, then you can find out the constant value A. You will get A is equal to 0.56. Next, you can find out P value. Okay, for 97, same equation. So transmission loss in decibels is 97. Okay, minus, this is a constant value since this is the minimum acceptable value. It is 3.92. Next, for 101, it is 6.16. Okay, so for B and D, it is 9. Already we have determined. For B also it is 9. For D also it is 9. Okay. Next, we have written the table. Okay, so by considering all these preference values, ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಎ 9, so here you can understand. Okay, so you can consider here we have assigned 9. Less weight is most preferable. For 7.0 we have assigned 9. Next preferred one is 18.2. Okay, so that's why it is having 2.8. Next preferred is 19.6, that is having 2.32. Least preferred is 2.4. That's why it is having a number 1.45. If you consider cost, okay, so more preferred is 2.8. That is least cost. It is having 9. Next preferred one is 5.1. It is having 7.25 preference number. Similarly, next preferred is 4.6. It is having 1.5. Least preferred is 53.5. Here, most preferred one is 9.09. For that, you have assigned 9. Least preferred is 1.12. This one. Okay, for that, you have assigned 0.85. Similarly, here also. Okay, so most preferred are B and D. So 9. Least preferred is 97. That is having 3.92. Okay, so these are the corresponding preference numbers for these quality dimensions. Okay, so once again you have to write this table. Okay, so without writing table also you can find out, but it will summarize the overall preference values. Okay, next, if you have this utility or preference numbers, then you can easily find out overall utility of each material. Okay, first consider overall utility of material A. Okay, so 9 is the preference number, utility number, into weightage is assigned. For weight it is 0. In the problem they have assigned the weightage. Okay, for weight of the panel 0.4 is the weightage. For cost 0.3 is the weightage. Thermal resistance 0.15, acoustic transmission 0.15. That's why 9 into weightage, 9 into 0.4 plus next cost 7.25 into its weightage 0.3. Next thermal resistance 0.85. Okay, that is the utility or preference number into weightage. Okay, next utility or preference number into weightage. So you will get overall utility of material, that is aluminum alloy. Okay, similarly you can find out overall, in a similar way you can find out utility for material B, overall utility for material C, and overall utility for material D. Okay, so then after that you can make a decision, okay, which is having more utility. Okay, by looking at the utility values, aluminum is having a utility, total utility number as 6.49. Okay, so that's why it is preferred. Aluminum alloy panel gives maximum utility and you can choose this. Okay, so in next class I will solve another problem. Okay, similar problem in the next class I will solve. Okay, if you have any doubts you can ask.
Sir, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್?
Problem, you
ಎಷ್ಟು
may
marks
get
ಇದೆ?
it for 16 to 20 marks. It will require
problem ಇದು.
ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ 20 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ರೆ it can be reduced to 10. So here there are 4 parameters and there are 4 materials. Instead of that, if you have 3 parameters and 2 materials, so then calculations also will be less. You can get the same similar problem for 10 marks also. But ಈ ತರದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ 4 ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದು 4 ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, so they may ask for 16 or 20 marks. Okay, in next class I will solve another problem. Procedure ಅಥವಾ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ you can ask.
Sir,